Welcome back to another week of Coach's Corner. Week 4 of the high school football season now in the books, and we're joined today by Coach Ken Vigdal from Le Mars. Coach, a good start for the Bulldogs this season, sitting at 3-1. What have you learned about this team so far this season?
We've had a roller coaster. We've had where games we played, we were in control, and then the last couple weeks we were in control, and then we kind of lost control and got back and beat Boyden Hull Rock Valley with a last-second touchdown, and then we fell last week to MOC Floyd Valley.
Well, you take over in the 2021 season and just the journey that it's been, watching these guys, building up the program, watching them take that confidence. What has it been like just to watch them grow in that?
It's really been something special to watch. You know, these seniors were sophomores when we arrived, and then we built a program and they bought in, but it always goes back to the very first group that you've had. Those were the first guys that said this is what Le Mars football should be about, and they bought into what we wanted to do, and our assistant coaches did a great job of buying into what we wanted to do and everything. And so this is a lot of rewards for a lot of different groups of young men.
Definitely. And the offense this season, they've been lighting up the scoreboard. You mentioned even coming together in some of those last-minute moments. What has been just kind of the key to finding that success for them?
We have a lot of different playmakers. It goes everything from our outside receivers to our H-back to our quarterback and our W. Everybody gets a chance at the ball, and so if you overcommit to something, we're able to come back with something else. A counter, inside zone play. We're a big RPO team, and so there's just a lot of different guys who get touches on the ball.
Yeah, and sometimes it's just the way the game comes together. You've mentioned this group has stayed resilient. What has been the key in that? Has it been those senior leaders, or who are you seeing that's really stepping up in those moments?
I just think it's a lot of different guys. We have a lot of two-year starters, and so they fought through the battles of getting to the playoffs the first time in a long time last year, and now they just want to take it a step further. And you know, I think the one thing they do as a whole group is they believe in each other, and you know, when you believe in each other, there's a lot of good things that are going to happen.
And you mentioned it, last season was big, that playoff run, first time in 9 years. How key, too, was this off season and just getting these guys excited again for what they've come out to start with this year?
I think one of the big things we do is we really build our team, the team aspect of what we want to do in the spring. We have a peak performance program, and we probably have about 98% attendance to that. And believe it or not, we don't talk about any football whatsoever. We talk about character. We talk about being committed and resilient and all these different things through a lot of different things that we do. And I think when they stand up and talk and their teammates get to hear them, what they believe in the team is and what they want to accomplish, I think that takes it to a whole nother level than just what coaches say and this is what we want to do. And so we really build that in the spring, and then of course all the summer weightlifting and open fields and all that they go through together puts us to this spot.
And here we are, almost at this halfway point of the season already. Yep. What is going to be key for just ways you want to see this team continue to grow?
I just think we need to start doing the little things better. You know what I mean? There's nothing big that we have to revamp or do anything, but it's just all the little things that have to happen. It's little things like taking your down step with the offensive line. It's quarterbacks reading. It's tackling better. It's reading better on the defensive side of the ball. Our special teams, you know, all those things have to happen. And like I said, we take another step each week. And, you know, for us now, district football is here. This is where you have to win. You have to get to that first spot or that second spot in our district. And so, you know, all this is compounded by now there's just another step of not just winning a game, but you have to try to win every game from here on out.
Definitely. Well, coaching, such a special opportunity. I know you've had a special journey as well, but if you think back, when did the idea of becoming a head coach kind of first pop into your head?
I don't know if it ever really pops into your head that this is what you want to do, but, you know, I was involved in football in high school and college, and it's kind of like it just kind of driven you to be your best and do what you needed to do. And so, you know, you get that first teaching job, and there's a coaching with it, and you take it, and then it just kind of, you know, expands beyond that, and you take your first head coaching job, and probably you don't know what you're doing, but you take it anyway, you know, you just travel, and over years of experience, you actually change the way you coach too. The way I coached 25, 30 years ago isn't the way I coach now. We use football to teach our kids about life and so forth, and I didn't do that at the beginning. And so all these things happen, and that becomes your journey, and you know, just the impact that you want to have on players every day. You know, coaches and teachers, they have an impact on hundreds of kids throughout their lifetime, where the average person might only have the impact of 10 or 15 people.
Very special for sure. For you, what's the best part of this job?
Oh, I just love hanging around the kids, going to practice, and you know, just seeing them grow and seeing them go off to whatever they do after high school, at college, or work, or whatever. And you know, we want them to come back to Lamars and be a big community member after they graduate, or when they get done with their jobs and stuff. And so I think that's important, because I just think the kids that we try to influence every day come back and influence the next group of generation of kids.
All righty. Well, the Bulldogs will be on the road this Friday as they take on Spencer. Coach, thanks for joining us, and good luck the rest of the way.
Thanks, Amber.